God bless you. Thank you for joining us here at the Temple of Clarity in Vista, California. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Dennis. And this is our regular Tuesday meditation. And what came to me listening to Krishna songs is how the power of divine love can penetrate the most darkest night of a soul's journey. How the power of love can transcend the human consciousness and give you divine access to cosmic consciousness. We, the sons and daughters of the Divine Mother, are generators of this energy. We contain within our heart a cosmic flame of divine love. that when we attune ourselves to it, we transcend our mortal human self, mind, body, and enter into a divine frequency, the highest frequency there is. So when we are aware that we have that within us, that awareness expands and grows this flame of love. And this love will take us on a journey. We don't know where, but we're led by love. It is our calling, as love calls us. It is the voice of the Divine Mother. It is the source itself. Allow, during this meditation, this love to take you on a journey, to be burned in the fire of love. Whatever comes on your journey, always take the path of love. Trust that love knows what is best. Burn the ego in the fire of love. Empty yourself. Give yourself 100% into the flame of love. That is the journey. That is why you're here. The angels, the perfected souls, the masters, the gurus, the avatars, the Buddhas, all know this. All point to this. Surrender to love. It is your purpose. It is your reason for being. It is your highest joy. Don't ask anything of love. Just to be in it is all you need. Join me while I make this prayer in spirit as we unite in this room, as we unite with all the love beings from every universe, in every dimension, in every plane of existence, as we call to the flame of love to come, as we open the portal of love in our hearts and our minds and in this temple. We call to all the cosmic beings, all the stars in heaven, all the spirits and angels of love to manifest here into this temple as we open this door to cosmic love, to show the way, to give us this vision, this direction, this gift, this purpose. O Father, Mother, God, creators of love, Elohim, Elohim, Elohim. Move the spirit of love into this room. Breathe the fire of love brighter in each and every person. Give this light. Give this joy. Give this peace. Give this beauty to all of us on earth. Let this be a holy awakening in love. coming back. We're going to go a little deeper again. Just take a moment now to get situated, comfortable, harnessing the power of divine will within your body, mind, and soul as you will yourself to use the divine wisdom of love to go deeper into spirit, deeper into source, deeper into God consciousness as you become conscious that you are the container of love, which is the container of God. And you activate all the chakras, all the meridians, all the cells and atoms in your body temple to align to that frequency as you will yourself into that space. As you push yourself through the darkness and the emptiness into the eternal flame of God love, of your love, of all that there is and ever will be. Now, the frequency love from all the stars and all the galaxies and all the heaven worlds shining down on you, pulling you up higher, giving you the vision of your eternal nature, of the I am, that love, made manifest, made flesh. In every cell and every atom and every particle of your being is an expression of that. Living spirit, living love, living light, living the living God. I am. Hold that flame within yourself. Empty yourself into the flame. Sit on the throne of God consciousness in the flame. transcend all that you think is possible. And like a child, accept what is, what is the truth of you. Coming back. Finding your center. Finding your love center. Your power center. Your infinite center. God center. You're back in time and space. Here, fulfilling your purpose, your dharma. Spreading love wherever you go. It's really a celebration of love on earth. One party after another. One adventure. One adventure discovering love in faraway places, in people next to you, and that's what makes life worth living. Next week, we have a guest speaker coming. We'll have our regular meditation, she said, and then she'll give some sharing. Pantia, Dr. Pantia. She had a near-death experience that I saw on YouTube, and I had to call her. It was so beautiful, so powerful. And she lives here in San Diego. She was on YouTube in one of those channels that I watch on NDEs. We had a beautiful conversation. And I happened to be in the temple sitting in this chair. And so I got up and I says, I'm going to take you into the portal. And so I walked over into the portal with her on the phone. And I says, now you're in the portal with me. And she felt it. It was interesting. People that have near-death experiences come back with these psychic gifts, which really are soul gifts, which is psychic. Psychic is soul. We all have these gifts that allow us to perceive energy, perceive love, sense, hear, smell, taste. All these but at a very high level. Some people can actually, go into the heaven world. Some people can talk to their ancestors when they come back. All these little abilities. We all have them. Anyways, for her to sense the portal on the phone, because I was standing in it, was really a trip for me. And I could feel, like the energy of what was happening in the portal going over to Dr. Pantia. And she has a practice. She's a psychologist. She helps people. She's a psychiatrist or a psychologist. And she says, like, what she's learned is that there's no therapy, no thing that works better than meditation. Like if people keep reliving their pains and their experiences, like their traumas or whatever, that all that does is recreate the problem in the here and now. So, they're finally getting it, I think, in these practices, they're in these in medicine and psychology and psychiatry. They're not practicing it. They learned it. I'll let you share.
In the 1980s, they discovered that traditional psychotherapy of reliving your childhood drama and trauma over and over and over again just keeps you stuck in the loop, obviously. And focus on, okay, so that happened. That wasn't great. You survived. And what are you going to do now? What are your choices now? But lots of therapists are still stuck, along with their patients or clients, as the case would be.
I think the power of love is the only thing that really, really works. It's more than what we think it is. It's more than just a feeling. It's multidimensional. It's infinite and it's eternal, and it expands, and it heals and it blesses, and it, there's so much of it that it's unknowable. It's so deep. It's so expansive. Anyways, I'm looking forward to her visit. She is an angel. She is a goddess. She, her journey was, like so many other near-death experiences. There was some trauma, and then going into the light, and then seeing, reality as it is, pure love, and then coming back with that message that she had. So on the Facebook page, you can watch the video of hers. It's down the queue a little bit. If you haven't seen it, it's like you just can't stop watching it. So wow, and she's such a wise, masterful speaker. So that's next Tuesday. I think next Tuesday is December 3rd. So it's just going to keep going on better and better. Brother Alex, you have anything to share?
Oh, This Saturday. This Saturday is the Violet Flame Satsang, and we'll be here together in beautiful truth seekers who share together in the space of love and joy and gratitude. Oh, yeah. What should I share about it? I mean, come here, be here, be here or be square. You don't want to be square. You got to be here. What is the Violet Flame Satsang? There is a beautiful space that is created when like minds come together. I love how our atoms can then kind of transcend and go to a beautiful space of awareness. And this is what it's all about, I believe, is more work together to heal the planet, to heal our own hearts, to heal and to become an inspiration for so many. So I think I speak, sometimes I get the mic, the humility part of me kind of comes out and I don't share much, but what we're going to be doing is we'll all meditate together, and I know some of us will be advanced practitioners, some of us might be beginner practitioners, but we'll all meditate together, we'll all breathe together, we'll all chant Om together and create a very powerful space together. It's going to be wonderful. And then we will have deep discussions together. You know, I ran these groups, these group coaching calls, that spiritual calls, and just being raw. And people really enjoyed that, of just total rawness, of total, or the emotions come out. Here's me, guys. Here's what I'm working on. Here's where I completely maybe slip, fall, tumble down a hill, and this is where I need to keep growing. But in that space is also teaching, because this is where I think it's always blessed when people come together, and there's those of us that can be guided with people who are maybe a little older, or maybe have been on the path for a little bit longer, is we can be guided by these people, sometimes with greater insight, greater awareness. So it's a beautiful balance of beautiful discussion. And then after the discussion is we're going to chant together. And I'm a mediocre kirtan player, but I love to chant. I love to chant. So we're going to chant together. And we created a chant last time, and it was, I am the fire. I am the flame, right? I am the flame. I am the flame. I am I am the violet flame, something like this. I wrote it down just in case. Yeah, I want to chant now. I just want to let's just start chanting. And this is great. So, I'm grateful for God, grateful for the gurus, grateful for all of the gurus. I was watching or reading the Gospel of Ramakrishna, and he says the real guru is Satchitananda. And I'm grateful for everybody here in this space, I'm sitting here in meditation, and you guys are all teaching me, and I'm just so grateful, and I'm so humbled to be together with everyone here. So Violet Flame Satsang, I love you so much, and I wish you that we're here right now with me, and just together, let's be here. 11 a.m. on Saturday. There's going to be potluck after. You got to come to the potluck. Be blessed food. We'll make sure we bless it so you leave real high. And that's all. Thank you so much. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. What should I do with this mic?
Hi, brother.
Well, thank you for the offering on Saturday, and also Dennis for connecting with Dr. Pantiel. Is that her name? Pantia. Thank you so much for bringing this joy and light and more opportunities to be with each other in this space. I can say that this theme of love has been really abundant in this last 2 weeks, and I've really been putting myself out there to the world and finding this loving support in my family, especially, and it really paid off. It really made a huge difference, and almost I see it as a miracle. And the last few weeks, Tori and I have been really supporting my mom with her recovery process, and also supporting her to find the next step. And I'm really happy to say that something clicked for her, and she chose to take the leap and go check herself in for at least a month at a really great recovery center. And we're just beyond blessed by this. And since she's left, I almost feel like this longing to still be there physically with her, supporting her through this, but I'm having to do it, from a distance now. And but as I still communicate with her each day, it feels like this another person is there now, and it's amazing. It's like I have my mom back, and she's like becoming more familiar and familiar now each day. And and through this whole process, as this love has been more abundant, I just noticed with, as I am just out at Trader Joe's or at other stores, And just like when I see people locking eyes, instantly, just like, because I'm just in this state of love, it just like radiates. And I just really, really notice that. And I find that that love is not only healing, but it brings just such connections with each other and can be so uplifting as well. Um, so yeah, so that's all I have to share right now. Thank you.
Well, I'm thankful for being here. Can you hear me? Yeah. And I felt my heart getting warmer and warmer while meditating, and felt really good. Yeah.
Just want to say thank you to everyone that's here and just putting out and receiving, both giving and receiving what we're all offering each other. I'm not going to cry. Yeah, it was just a beautiful experience.
Samson, do you want to share anything?
Ecstatic. Soaking it up this time. I had like a little bit of tension in my neck going into it, and I was like, I think I'll just let all the weight off. And then it was a lot easier to slowly open into the portal when I relaxed my erector spinae muscles. And then everyone was coming back, and I was like, I think I'll stay halfway there and just kind of listen from that space and stay in it. I'm still about a third in it.
Well, as I observe and meditate, I've been meditating on love for a while, and I just think it's natural, it's normal that people blossom and create their own whatever it is they're going to create, whether it's herbs or root beer. I don't know what it is, but it's just that natural expression of love in their lives, and it's God growing in all of us. God, you call it whatever you want, but it's that God flame that is expanding, and it's the whole experience is just to take on your highest and best divine plan, whatever it is, and you choose as you go down the path, and some things you pick up and some things you set aside. And it's such a natural thing, I think, and that, and all the fear and the trepidation and stuff is part of it as well, because those are old things that maybe need to be looked at and let go, say goodbye. We're in this new opportunity for regeneration, for resurrection, and it's like Easter, now. It's really interesting. I can feel it, and I'm grateful, and part of it's because you're here, and thank you so much for coming. We are grateful. Carlos is one of the old timers, well, not in age, of course, but he's been here at Dennis for many years.
So much wisdom has been said. And, I was thinking about the moment and how our minds refer us to the past, the future, right, left, and all is good. But one of the aspects that I've been feeling today is the wisdom of my heart. And that is coming. I,
We're just sort of finishing up a little discussion and meditation. If you want to stay, fine. We can.
Well, the wisdom of the heart, which everybody in this room has been manifesting in such a particular way, that I been registering a kind of frequency which has been set in one way or another tonight. Everybody has been delivering a bit of that frequency with a flavor of past experiences. And like you said, the stumbling with our fears, with our daily habitual living, and which is actually the stepping blocks of that wisdom which everybody of us is trying to unfold. Which nothing has to do with the mind, but with the reality. With this is an ancient teaching, not because it's the ancestry, no, but because it's coming from source. The source that has been uplifting humanity by bringing shamans, medicine people. No. Well, okay. And yes. Okay, yes. But I think there is a symbol that has been transcending like a mushroom. You know that mushroom which has been sacred, helping nature to evolve in a very gentle way, a very powerful way, catalyzing and uniting that source to unfold through the book of nature. We have the written word too, like the Bible, Quran, and Bhagavad Gita, the Bardo Tudor, you name it. But nature is the source which everybody in this room is being connected with in one way or another. Since the moment we breathe. And by breathe, that presence which is being present here, it unites us as a whole. So it can be impressed by the mighty I Am Flame and all the ascended masters. And we simple people too, because simplicity is very important to be able to receive and to hold. Call it the flame, the spirit, the entities, which in return are our helpers, the ones who are being our coach. Sometimes we listen, sometimes don't. But all is good. Thank you so much. There's so much to say, but I am grateful that all of you are here. And especially Brother Dennis and my older sister here. And I feel welcome with all of you. Thank you. My friend, you want to say a few words?
No, I'm okay.
So Carlos has done a few shaman ceremonies here for all of us. So hopefully he will do one of those again at some point. And I've been to sacred sites with him where the energy is just blasting through him out in nature, even more powerful. So don't let him fool you. It was such a blessing to feel all of your divine love that you were all sending out to each other, to the world. Thank you so much. And I request that you send all of that to yourself, because one of the things we have a deficit of, especially in this country, is self-love. We're not taught to love ourselves. As a matter of fact, we're taught that that's a bad thing. And you know, when the Dalai Lama first came over here, he was shocked. He taught the same way that he taught in Tibet, Dharamsala, to the Tibetans. And here, people would be crippled by what he would say. And he couldn't figure out why that was. And he finally asked somebody, what's going on? And they had to explain to him that, you know, Americans, you know, have to be built up. And Tibetans are taught to love themselves unconditionally from the moment they're born. Can you imagine? And so then he feels like he has to try to not make them so self-centered, right? Whereas we all, most of us, need to build that up within us. And, you know, it's true. We cannot give what we don't have. We can't pour from an empty cup, as they say. So, you know, one of those practices, in addition to sending that love out to everyone and everything, is giving it to yourself. And also would recommend noticing where you get it back. Because all of us are also taught that romantic love is the piece de resistance, right? Well, you know, that's true. But we can get love walking down the street. We can get it from animals. We can get it from nature. We can get it from, you know, people that pass us in the grocery store when we make eye contact with. And so being aware of not only your love for yourself, number one, but all the love that's around you, that the more you're aware of it, the more you're integrating it within you, right? Yes. And thank you all for sharing that divine love. You're so beautiful. It's a blessing to have you here tonight.
Yeah, we have to have Carlos take us. Maybe we can go to Mount Palomar. Carlos, we were talking about doing a hike on Mount Palomar, right? We do. Carlos and I have hiked quite a bit in the last 15 years. He knew Lady Clarity. He was here at the birth of the opening of the Temple of Clarity. He was right here. And we do these hikes, and they're not just hikes. We look for angel signs. We look for clues to where the hobbits and the invisible ones are living, for fairies and for beings of the air, for plants, little clues. And we use our hands and we open up our higher senses. Hiking with Carlos is not just like a regular hike. It is a spiritual journey that will have some guidance that will take us someplace as we follow spirit and follow the signs along the trail to some special place where we will sit and we will receive from. This happens every hike, almost every hike we go on. There's some encounter with the divine. So many stories. Anyways, let's have we'll do a hike, maybe Mount Palomar on a Saturday or something like that. We can all go looking for angel signs. We'll have something like that.
Then you have to come over to our house and we'll all meditate together outside on the deck on Palomar. And hike too, where we'll go the hut. My hut's just me. My hut's just me. It's a sacred space. Hut's off limits.
In your own hut. Okay. So, those are the fun things that we do. Just to hike is it's the journey, it's the noticing. When the angels know that you are awake to their presence, they will leave little clues, little things, signs on the trail. So fun to see that. It happens, nature. So we'll plan it, we'll put it up on there. we'll have a lunch and something. Maybe I like hiking in the cold. You move, a little faster. I don't know. I'll discuss it with Carlos, find out what his schedule is, and I'll get back to everybody online. I know that some of you can't come, but that is an experience. Something will happen that you'll always remember. So to end this meditation, this session here, let's all just visualize our heart as a living flame, like a candle, and we offer this flame, this light, this love to the Divine Mother. We hand her our candle. And we say, thank you, Blessed Mother. Thank you for this life. Thank you for this universe. Thank you for our family and our friends. Thank you for everyone here in this room and on the broadcast. And we hand you everything that we are, everything that we learned and grew from, and that is of benefit and beauty. We hand it to you and we say, take it. Grow it. Expand the universal love even more for the universe, for this planet, for all life on this planet, from the deer to the bunnies and the whales and the dolphins and dogs and cats and our plants, everything. Infuse it with this love that we give you. Expand it with this love. Awaken the love in those who are asleep. Heal those who've lost their contact with love. And bless more those who are sharing this love. Bless them, we say. God bless you, everyone. On the broadcast, we're going to sign off. We'll be broadcasting again tomorrow, 7:30. Tune in maybe at 7:15. Good night.